A blessed day, everyone. Welcome to our lesson. Today, we're going to discuss about the basic network commands used for troubleshooting network problems. So what are those basic commands to troubleshoot network problems? We have here 5 commands. So the first one is the ping command. The second one is IPCONFIG command. The third is NSLOOKUP command. Fourth is the TRACERT command. And the fifth is the NETSTAT command. So these are the 5 basic commands that we may use troubleshooting a basic network problems. Okay, so thanks to this website below for the information I've got for this presentation. Okay, so let us have our first command, which is the ping command. So we're going to define first, and later we're going to perform the actual command using the command prompt. Okay, so by definition, the ping command is the most commonly used network ping utility. This utility is used to provide a basic connectivity test between the requesting host and a destination host. This is done by using the Internet Control Message Protocol, or ICMP. So what ping command does is that it provides a basic connectivity test between the requesting host and the destination host. Okay, so let us try that command in command prompt. So let us try ping google.com. So we're going to ping google.com, meaning we're going to test our connection to google.com if we can connect. So that's the reply coming from google.com, and the ping statistics here coming from 172.217.26.142 is also the google.com. This is the numerical value of google.com. So we sent 4 packets, we received 4 packets, and there's no 0% loss of communication. So the average speed of communication here is 44 ms. So it is fast. Okay, so let us try to ping facebook.com. facebook.com. So we're going to compare the speed of the connection going to Facebook. So here the ping statistics coming from the numerical value of Facebook is from 157.240.199.35. This is also the facebook.com, and its average speed is 31 ms. So meaning accessing Facebook is much faster than Google based from our test right now. So here 31 ms as compared to Google, which is 44 ms. Okay, so that's the use of ping command to help you test your connection. So what if you want to test the connection of your router? So I'm going to ping my router, which is 192.168.1.1. Okay, so this command will check and test the connectivity of my laptop to my router. So let me check. So that's the reply. So here, so the ping statistics coming from the router, my router, which is 192.168.1.1. So the average speed is 1 ms, very fast because I'm just accessing it beside in this room. Okay, so that's the speed. Okay, so what if I want to check the continuity of the connection of my router? We can check that using ping the gateway, my router 168.1.1. we add parameters here dash t, then enter. So it will show you the continuous test communication of my laptop going to the router. Okay, so it means that there's no interruption, there's no problem about the communication of my laptop going to my router, my wireless router. Okay, so if you want to break this communication test, you just click Control and C, just like that. Okay, and you're able to test the connectivity, the continuity of your connection to your router. Okay, so let us proceed with the next command. So the next command is IPCONFIG. So this IPCONFIG displays all current TCP/IP network configuration values. IPCONFIG displays Internet Protocol version 4 and IP version 6 address, subnet mask, and default gateway for all adapters. So what IPCONFIG does is that it shows values, configuration values of your adapter. So the IP version 4, the IP version 6, the subnet mask, and your default gateway. So that IPCONFIG does. So let us check with our actual testing. So let me type CLS, clear screen, to clear my screen, and let us type IPCONFIG. So enter, and it will show you the information that you need. So since I am connected with my wireless router, so I have the information here that I need wireless LAN adapter. Okay, so Wi-Fi because I'm using wireless connection. So the basic information here is the IP, to know the IP address, my IP address, which is 192.168.1.7, and my default gateway is 192.168.1.1, the one that we typed earlier to check for ping. So let us try to add parameters with the IP command. So let us type IPCONFIG /all. We're going to add /all here, and we can compare the information that will show here. So as we can see, so we're going to look for our wireless LAN here, and this command shows more information that we need as compared to the first one. So like if you're looking for the DHCP enabled, yes, we're using DHCP, and the auto configuration enabled, yes, meaning our router is the one giving us the IP address. Okay, that's the use of DHCP. And looking down here, so the IP version 4 address given by the router is 192.168.7. This is my IP version 4 address. Okay, and the default gateway, same with the previous command, is 192.168.1.1, and my DHCP server here is 192.168.1.1. So basically, IPCONFIG/all displays more information that you need rather than the IPCONFIG command alone. Okay, so that's the difference. So let us go before that. If you're using a wired connection, just in case if you're using a wired connection, you should look at the Ethernet adapter, your Ethernet adapter. Okay, so here the Ethernet adapter. So in my case, I don't have the information, the IP detection, because I'm not using a wired connection. Okay, and I'm using my wireless connection. The reason why we look at to this one, the wireless LAN adapter. Okay, so let us go back to the third command, which is NSLOOKUP. So by definition, the NSLOOKUP utility can be used to look up for the specific IP address or addresses associated with a domain name. Along with a simple lookup, then NSLOOKUP utility can query specific DNS servers to determine an issue with the default DNS servers configured on a host. So basically, NSLOOKUP is used to look up for the associated domain name. Okay, so let us explain that in command prompt, the actual simulation. So let us go to the command prompt here and type first CLS to clear the screen, and let us type NSLOOKUP. So by the way, NS means name server. Okay, NSLOOKUP for what? For google.com. Then press enter and it will show you this. So the inquiry is coming from my router, and this is my router address 192.168.1.1, and this is the google.com that we inquire, and the equivalent numerical value of google.com here is 172.217.25.14. so every domain name has an equivalent numerical value. For Google, this is the numerical value here for google.com. Okay, so like we test the Facebook, so we type again NSLOOKUP for facebook.com. For comparison, so here again the inquiry coming from my router, and this is the domain name facebook.com, and its equivalent numerical value is 157.240.199.35. Okay, so basically NSLOOKUP is for checking the domain name and its numerical value. Okay, so let us go back and check for the fourth command, which is TRACERT. By definition, the TRACERT or the traceroute utility can be used to determine more specific information about the path to the destination host, including the route the packet takes and the response time of these intermediate hosts. So traceroute is used to determine the path to the destination host or the route it takes to the destination host. Okay, so to know more about this traceroute, let us perform the actual command. Let us again type clear screen, and the command is TRACERT, short for traceroute. So TRACERT for, again, Google. So we're going to check that the route going to google.com. Okay, so it's reading right now and checking the route that it will take to get to google.com. Okay, it's still checking, reading, and that's it. It has 8 hops. So before we can get to google.com, it takes 8 hops or routes for us to open the google.com. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has 8 routes. Okay, so how about checking the route of Facebook? TRACERT facebook.com. Okay, let us check how fast is facebook.com here in my laptop, the communication going to Facebook. Okay, right now it goes beyond 8, and the communication or routes that we have here is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it has 10 routes or hops before it goes to facebook.com, meaning here it is the routes it will take for google.com is shorter as compared to Facebook in my case. So let us go back to our last command. Okay, so which is the NETSTAT. So by definition, NETSTAT is used, for example, when verifying the status of a listening port on a host, or to check and see what remote hosts are connected to a local host on a specific port. So what NETSTAT does is about the status of a listening port, meaning, so what is your active connection right now going to different sites. Okay, so let us check that command to our command prompt. So here, clear screen again, and type NETSTAT, so short for network status, and it will show you the information, the active connection here. So since I'm connected to different sites now, I have my active connections that we are looking at right now. Okay, so let us just wait to finish this checking. Yes, so here NetStat is to check your active connections. Okay, so and below are my active connections. This is me, my IP, which is 192.168.7. This is my IP, and I'm currently active and connected to different sites here. Okay, that's the use of NetStat. And so let us go back and show you my connection. So right now I'm connected to the internet, and to show you my active connection, I'm connected to Facebook here, Facebook Messenger, YouTube, and Google. The reason why we've got this information. Okay, so I hope that it helps you to understand NetStat command. Okay, let us go back to my slide and let us check. So we're done. So that concludes again our topic for today. Thank you so much, and see you on our next lesson.